Welcome to Booboo, the kids channel. Please subscribe to our channel for more moral stories. Farm animals versus the fox. The power of unity. This story teaches us how strong communities and support systems are developed when we people stick together and help others in need. It was a sunny day on the farm where Hen lived with her fellow animals. Pinky the pig, in the pig pen, Sheep in the sheep pen, and the cow chatting with her friends. Hen was happily settled in her coop, keeping her newly hatched chicks warm under her wings. Cheep, cheep, the cute fuzzy chicks chirped as they explored their surroundings. Fox was secretly watching the chicks from the edge of the farm, hoping to gobble them up. Rooster kept watch on Fox's movements and decided to protect the chicks. Seeing the danger, Cow and Sheep came forward to block the fox. "You won't get those chicks," Sheep said. But Fox is not leaving. Just then, Rooster came flying out of nowhere and attacked Fox fiercely with his beak and claws. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" Rooster crowed loudly as he pecked and scratched at Fox, driving him away from the chicks. Fox ran away, yelping in pain and defeat. The farm animals had worked together to protect Hen and her chicks. Moral of the story: togetherness keeps everyone safe and wins the day. The chicks were saved because the farm animals came together, not because they were strongest alone. Likewise, human compassion and teamwork make us powerful protectors against life's foxes. Pippens' dream of flight. This story teaches us not to give up, but to keep exploring and celebrate what makes you special. Everyone has unique talents waiting to be discovered. Once upon a time, there was a penguin named Pippin who gazed at the sky and dreamt of flying. He tried flapping his wings but couldn't get off the ground. Determined, Pippin attempted different methods. First, he spun around with a special hat, hoping to take flight, but ended up crashing to the ground. Next, he tried to build a snow plane, thinking it could carry him through the air. Pippin waited for the plane to take off, but it never left the ground. Sadly, the plane melted in the sun the next day. Frustrated, he tied a balloon to himself and floated up into the sky, only for it to pop, sending him splashing into the sea. But Pippin found something unexpected under the water. He could swim beautifully. He realized that he might not fly in the sky, but he could glide through the water like a champion. Though he couldn't soar in the air, Pippin had discovered his own special way to experience the joy of flying beneath the waves, where he was happy and content. Moral of the story: don't give up. Keep exploring and celebrate what makes you special. Everyone has unique talents waiting to be discovered. Food for thought: a tale of success. Please subscribe to Booboo the Kids channel for more moral stories. This story illustrates the significance of consuming nutritious foods and how junk food can hinder a child's path to success. In a bustling town, two friends, Sam and Max, had different lifestyles. Sam, with his healthy eating habits, always enjoyed fruits and vegetables, while Max couldn't resist junk food and sugary snacks. In school, Sam was a star student, acing his exams, and excelling in sports. Max, however, struggled to concentrate, and his energy levels were low. He never won anything. One day, a big sports competition arrived. Sam confidently participated and won several events, earning the admiration of everyone. Max wanted to join too, but felt too weak and unprepared. Unfortunately, shortly after, Max fell sick. Max realized too late that his junk food choices had held him back. Moral: healthy habits lead to success. Don't say no to healthy food like fruits, vegetables. Sam's dedication to a nutritious diet made him strong, both in body and mind. Kids, like Sam, you can be champions in both school and sports by eating right and staying healthy. Choose your snacks wisely. Eat healthy and stay healthy. Apple Tree and the Boy. A story about parents' sacrifice, and it makes us to understand how valuable our parents are and teaches us how to treat them with respect. There was a huge apple tree, and a little boy loved to come and play around it every day. He climbed to the treetop, ate the apples, and took a nap under the shadow. He loved the tree, and the tree loved to play with him. Time went by. The little boy had grown up, and he no longer played around the tree. One day, the boy came to the tree, and he looked sad. Tree was excited to see him again and said, "Come and play with me." "I'm no longer a kid. I do not play around the trees anymore," said the boy. "I want toys. I need money to buy them." "Sorry, but I don't have money. But you can pick all my apples and sell them, so you will have money," said the tree. The boy was excited. He grabbed all the apples and left happily. The boy never came back after he picked the apples. One day, the boy who now turned up into man returned, and the tree was excited and said, "Come and play with me." "I don't have time to play. I have to work for my family. We need a house for shelter. Can you help me?" the boy replied. Tree said, "Sorry, but I don't have any house, but you can chop off my branches to build your house." So the man cut all the branches of the tree and left happily. The tree was glad to see him happy, but the man never came back since then. The tree was again lonely and sad. Few years later, the man returned, and the tree was delighted and said, "Come and play with me." "I'm getting old. I want to go sailing to relax myself. Can you give me a boat?" said the man. "Use my trunk to build your boat. You can sail far away and be happy," the tree said. So the man cut the tree trunk to make a boat. He went sailing and never showed up for a long time. Finally, the man returned after many years. "Sorry, my boy, but I do not have anything for you anymore to give. The only thing left is my drying roots," the tree said with tears. "No problem. I do not need much now, just a place to rest. I'm tired after all these years," the man replied. "Come sit down with me. My roots are the best place to lean on and rest," the tree said. The man sat down, and the tree was glad and smiled with tears. This is the story of everyone. You may think that the boy was cruel to the tree, but that's how we treat our parents. We take them for granted. The tree is like our parents. When we were young, we loved to play with our mom and dad. When we grow up, we leave them. Only come to them when we need something or when we are in trouble. No matter what, parents will always be there and give everything they could just to make you happy. We don't appreciate all they do for us until it's too late. Let this story make the kids to understand how important and valuable our parents are. Thank you for The Wise Owl. Knowledge is power. This story teaches us how learning and gaining knowledge is very important. Knowledge is like a treasure that makes us strong and helps our community grow and thrive. There lived a wise owl who was respected by other animals for his vast knowledge. A little squirrel admired the owl and wondered why he was so respected. One day, the squirrel visited the owl's tree and saw him reading books. "Wise owl, why do all the animals look up to you?" asked the squirrel. The owl smiled and said, "It's because I spend my days reading and learning new things. Knowledge is very powerful." The owl taught the squirrel about the seasons, the weather, which fruits were good to eat, and many other useful facts. He was amazed at all the books in the owl's home and learned so much from the wise owl. Soon, the squirrel could predict the weather and find the best foods in the forest. The other animals were impressed by the squirrel's newfound abilities and respected it for its learnings. Moral: knowledge is power. The more we study and read, the wiser we become. Like the wise owl, learning gives us inner strength and courage. With more knowledge, we can make better choices to care for our family and community. Keep your mind open and always seek to learn. Thanks for watching Beauty Beyond Feathers, A Peacock's Tale. Through this story, we learn that true beauty comes from within. Being beautiful on the outside is nice, but there is so much more to life than just looking beautiful. Once there lived a magnificent peacock who strutted proudly, boasting about his beauty to other animals. He'd say, "Look at my feathers, it's the most beautiful in the world." But his arrogance made others uncomfortable. One day, he met a crane and bragged about his feathers. The crane replied, "Yes, they are beautiful, but can they help you fly high in the sky and see the world's beauty?" The peacock was silent, for he couldn't fly like the crane. This moment made him recognize that there was more to life than just looking beautiful. As time passed, the peacock began to value others for their unique abilities and kindness. He started talking to the crane more regularly and, in doing so, formed a friendship. Soon, he extended his friendship to all the other animals in the garden, appreciating their qualities and learning that beauty truly goes beyond looks. Moral of the story: true beauty comes from kindness and using our unique abilities, not just appearances. This story shows that valuing inner qualities and friendship is more important than looking beautiful on the outside. Thank Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This story teaches us that kindness and being unique can turn our special qualities into a magical gift. In Santa's magical place, there was a young reindeer named Rudolph. Unlike the other deer, Rudolph had a bright red nose that stood out in a crowd. Feeling different and a bit embarrassed, Rudolph often stayed away from the other deer, hiding his nose in the snow and worrying a lot. One day, Santa, with his kind eyes, noticed Rudolph looking sad. With a warm smile, he spoke to Rudolph about the specialness of his red nose. Instead of being something to be embarrassed about, Santa saw it as a chance for something extraordinary. On a foggy Christmas Eve, Santa and his reindeer set out on their journey. There was a heavy snowfall, and it was very dark, making it hard for the reindeers to find their way. Santa, with a clever idea in his eye, decided to use Rudolph's bright red nose. He made Rudolph's nose glow magically, turning it into a light that cut through the fog. Rudolph's nose sparkled like a ruby, guiding Santa and the reindeer safely to every home. Santa thanked Rudolph for his special light, and Rudolph realized that being different could be a wonderful gift after all. Children woke to find their presents and a note from Santa, thanking Rudolph for his special light. Moral of the story: embrace your uniqueness and turn challenges into strengths. We should embrace our uniqueness because, in the right circumstances, our differences can shine and bring light to the world. Merry Christmas. Santa's Magical Night. Once upon a snowy Christmas Eve, Santa Claus and his trusty reindeer soared through the starry night sky. Their mission was clear: to spread joy to children around the world. At each house, Santa left gifts under twinkling trees and enjoyed cookies and milk left by thoughtful kids. His rosy cheeks and hearty laugh echoed through the night. The air was filled with the sweet aroma of holiday treats, and the sound of laughter and joy could be heard from every home. Children gathered around the twinkling tree, their eyes sparkling with excitement as they unwrapped the carefully wrapped gifts from Santa. The room was filled with the warmth of love and friendship as families came together to celebrate the magic of Christmas. Outside, snowflakes danced in the air, creating a winter wonderland that sparkled under the moonlight. Santa, with a twinkle in his eye, felt a deep sense of satisfaction as he witnessed the happiness his gifts brought to children far and wide. As dawn approached, Santa waved goodbye, knowing that the spirit of Christmas would continue to shine in the hearts of all the children he visited. And so, the magical night came to an end, leaving behind a trail of joy, love, and cherished memories for everyone to hold dear. Merry Christmas. Santa Claus Christmas Eve. Santa Claus is a jolly and generous person who brings happiness to children all around the world on Christmas Eve. He's known for his snowy white beard, rosy cheeks, and twinkling eyes that sparkle with merriment. Living at the enchanting North Pole, Santa resides in a cozy workshop filled with cheerful elves who help him create toys for all the good boys and girls. His team of reindeer, led by the famous Rudolph, help him deliver these gifts to homes worldwide. Santa's heart is as big as his belly, and he embodies the spirit of giving. He listens to children's wishes and dreams, often receiving letters full of hopes and Christmas lists. On Christmas Eve, he dons his red suit, loads his sleigh with presents, and takes flight with his reindeer. With a hearty ho ho ho, Santa visits homes, silently sliding down chimneys to leave gifts under beautifully decorated Christmas trees. His kindness and generosity remind us of the joy of giving and the importance of spreading love and happiness during the holiday season. So, as you snuggle in your bed on Christmas Eve, remember to leave out some milk and cookies for Santa, as he symbolizes the enchantment and joy of this magical season. Merry Christmas! The Wolf in the Sheepskin. This story teaches us that tricks can backfire when the truth is revealed. Once there lived a cunning wolf who was always on the lookout for a delicious meal. He wanted to catch some sheep, but the vigilant shepherds made it difficult for him to approach the flock. However, the wolf's determination to satisfy his hunger was unwavering. "I need to come up with a clever plan," he thought. One night, he found a sheepskin in the fields. "Aha! This can help me get close to the sheep." The next day, wearing the sheepskin, he fooled a curious lamb. The lamb, thinking the wolf was a new friend, played happily. Seizing the chance, the wolf pounced and ate the lamb. Later, the hungry wolf disguised himself with sheepskin and joined the flock to try to eat again. That night, the shepherd decided to have a sheep for dinner. Mistakenly, he chose the wolf, thinking it was a sheep. Oops, it's a wolf! The shepherd put a stop to the wolf's tricky plans, protecting the other sheep. Moral of the story: bad thoughts lead to bad endings. Crocodile, crocodile, are you my friend? This story teaches us to beware of false friends who use deception and trickery to take advantage of the unsuspecting and good-natured. Deep in the jungle, there lived a group of happy monkeys who spent their days swinging through the trees and foraging for tasty fruits and nuts. One day, the monkeys came across a river where some crocodiles lived. The crocodiles often spied on the monkeys playing in the forest. They planned to trick those monkeys to come into the river and make a tasty meal out of them. They played fun games near the bank, waiting to trap the monkeys. "Hello, monkeys. Come join us in the river for some fun games," said the crocodile. The crocodiles seemed friendly at first, inviting the monkeys to come play. Monkeys were excited to make new friends, and one of them jumped into the river. But as soon as the monkey got close, the crocodiles revealed their true nature. "Ha ha! Fools! Now we've got you!" They opened their giant jaws to snap at the helpless monkeys. The monkey managed to get away and never forgot this scary lesson. Now the monkeys understood that it was a trap. Moral: get to know new people slowly before trusting them fully. Like the monkeys, we sometimes encounter strangers who pretend to be nice at first, but may have hidden motives. True friends earn trust gradually through good actions over time. Beware of false overtures, but once proven trustworthy, make true friends and have fun. Three Pigs and the Wolf. This story teaches us the value of thoughtful planning and hard work in facing life's challenges. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs: Porky, Snouty, and Bricky. Each pig decided to build a house, but their choices reflected their personalities. Porky, the first little pig, was a bit lazy. Wanting to finish his house quickly, he chose to build it from straw. Snouty, the second pig, wanted something easy too, so he picked sticks for his house. The third pig, Bricky, was wise and hard-working. He knew the importance of a strong home, so he diligently built his house with bricks. As the three little pigs were happily singing and dancing about their completed houses, a big bad wolf appeared. The big bad wolf, wanting to catch the pigs, went to Porky's house first. He huffed and puffed, blowing down the straw house. Terrified, Porky ran to Snouty's house, and it was also blown down by the wolf. Now, with both their houses gone, Porky and Snouty hurried to Bricky's house made of sturdy bricks. At Bricky's brick house, the wolf snarled, "Little pigs, let me come in." "Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins," declared the three pigs. The wolf huffed and puffed, but couldn't blow down the strong brick house. Frustrated, the wolf tried a different approach. He climbed down the chimney, thinking he could catch the pigs inside. However, clever Bricky had a surprise, a pot of boiling water. With a yelp, the wolf jumped out and fled into the woods, never to return. The three little pigs learned a valuable lesson that day. Hard work and resilience pay off. They happily lived in their sturdy brick house, singing proudly about their victory over the big bad wolf. Moral of the story: the tale of the three little pigs imparts the wisdom that diligence and resilience lay the foundation for lasting success. Sheila the Sheep won't go to sleep. Please subscribe to Booboo the Kids channel for more short stories. The stars are out, the moon shines bright. It's time for bed now, so you're tucked in tight. Everyone's dreaming, but you're yet to sleep. You know what to do. It's time to count the sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fluffy white sheep march into your door. 5, 6, 7, 8. They frolic and jump over a gate. Wait a minute, what's that you see? There's one silly sheep running away free.
Her eyes are wide open. She's out and about again.
It's Sheila the Sheep, the one that would not sleep.
Sheila startles the cat sleeping in the barn. Then she tiptoes and hides behind a ball of yarn. Nearby are little bunnies, all cozy and snug, curled up and yawning on a soft blue rug.
Good night, cat. Good night, little kittens. It's me, Sheila the Sheep. Please go back to sleep.
Where is Sheila now? There she is in the hay, spying on snoozing horses. One's awake and ready to neigh.
Good night, horses. It's me, Sheila the Sheep. Shh, go back to sleep.
Nearby are four-wheeled helpers, tractors, dump trucks, and excavators. They're all parked and resting. Can you see where Sheila is hiding?
Good night, farm vehicles. You'll be ready for tomorrow if you go back to sleep.
Hoo, go to sleep, Sheila. We see you.
Can you count the little owls perched on the shed?
Good night, barn owls. I'd still like to go around.
Moo, it will be morning soon. Why don't you close your eyes like the moon?
How many cows are looking at Sheila, who is still not sleeping?
Good night, spotted cows. I'll sleep now.
Good night, Sheila. Good night, you silly sheep.
Sweet dreams to you, my friend. Let's have a good night's sleep.
Please subscribe to Booboo the Kids channel.